Surveys, welcome back to K-Popsicles. I'm Paige.
I'm Kate.
And we are back, guys, making our way through our huge list of new comebacks and new releases, as always. Up next, we are actually doing a 2-on-1 for you guys with our boys Zodiac. So this is actually one of the songs we missed about 6 months ago. It's called Only Fun. It came out like 2 months after we did Lemonade, and it somehow got buried in our list. So we're going to be doing that one, and then we're also checking out their most recent comeback with Heyday. Super Excited. We have been really enjoying Zodiac as from their debut and everything for the pre-debut to their debut. So I'm excited to see what they have in store for us with this one.
I am too.
Well, these both of them, but my bias is Wayne.
Mine is Lex.
Yeah, Wayne has been the issue. Like, I remember literally just from the thumbnail of Calling. I remember, like, we were looking at him, I was like, let's see who stands out to us. And I was like, the one in the blue jacket, I don't know, something about him stands out. And immediately, he starts with a deep voice rap. I was like, of course you're the deep voice rapper. Without even hearing you first, I pick you out just from a picture. And I could barely, like, you were
just somehow right.
He was facing backwards, or, like, not even, like, really facing the camera, so I couldn't really tell. And yet, I still picked him out. I'm like,
you just have a sixth sense.
I really do. Like, it's hilarious. My other issues definitely are Dabin, Zion, and Sing. Those are my other three big issues in this group.
I think I need to watch more to choose, like, issues.
Yeah. But I'm excited to see what we have in store, so. But before we jump in, I'm going to leave a link to our Patreon down below in the description box. We hope you can check us out. We do live stages, drama reactions, variety shows, dance practices. You can join our Discord. Basically everything you can't do here on YouTube. We also post free videos over there for you guys. Black Channel channel, because we're not going to make you pay for this gift free. That's just stupid. Speaking of our Patreon, we're currently watching Run BTS, Produce 101 the Series Season 2, The Isaacs, Strong Girl Nam Soon, Got Someone's Heart Carry Season 2. I also have my own segment called Pine Scissors Dramas on my own. I am currently watching Flower of Evil. A lot of fun. We also have movie reactions, album reviews, concert reactions. So much fun content going on over there, and a ton more content coming. And if you follow us over on Twitter, handle be on screen. We post every single day that we're just dropping seasons to what we're doing here on our channel. Alright, are you ready?
I'm ready.
First one up will be Only Fun. Ding. Oh my god, Lex. You're adorable. I cannot. Wayne. I thought you liked him too.
I did, yeah.
Yeah. Because remember, he's with the longer. Sir.
I love the guitar in this one.
Right.
It's very funky.
Very bright. Yeah, I feel like they added more members. I could be wrong, but I feel like they added more. Zion! You know who Lex reminds me of a lot? Facially? Nikki.
Yeah, he does
It's like,
actually.
he does.
I was thinking of that earlier.
Wait. You in these tank tops always, I swear.
Wayne looks a little bit like John.
Yeah. It's the shirt pointed shade and everything, yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Zion!
It's like, for some reason, one of my favorite things when they, like, pay it over and over in their car ride.
Right. It's like that weird, like, zoom. I love the little streaks of color, like pop color in their hair, too. Why is it like fighting off on each other? I love it.
West Side Story.
Right? Oh my god. It's like, please don't hit me. World of Dance final. Let's go. Like, let's work together instead of fighting. Oh my god, it's alive. love it. They're chaotic. We love it. I love them.
That was so cute. The
Oh my
fire was so
God.
nice touch.
It kind of reminds me, it's more cute than Lemonade, but it has like the same kind of poppy vibe as Lemonade.
Let's get it.
Don't deep voice let's get it at me, rude.
I didn't read the full message, but I think it said something like the World of Dance final was canceled or something. Cause it
Or
said
something,
It
yeah.
said Jason Hamnida, which means
It's
I'm
like,
sorry.
yeah. Yeah, I think that's what the message was when they got to the door and he looked at his phone and it said only World of Dance, or World of Dance, and then it just said it, and then that's why he, like, looked down and the guy came over and put the headphones on. He's like, it's okay.
It's
We're
fine.
here. We're here. Let's just dance
We're
together.
friends now.
We got this. I'm looking forward to what Heyday is going to be like, because I feel like Heyday already, just from like the first 2 seconds that when we were pausing it, like seems very different from that. But they could surprise us. They like to do that every now and again. But it already seems more like story driven or darker. This one does not have captions on, unfortunately.
We're used to this.
Yep.
We got like one video and they're like, that's enough.
Like, no more. That's
no
it.
more captions for you.
That's it. You do not get any captions.
Good day, sir.
I said good day. Alright, let's pop this up. Let's hop into Zodiac with Heyday.
We have too many random movies.
We really do. Movie quotes, random references. Oh no, he's like trapped.
He's in a horror video game.
Oh god. It's like a nightmare. Lex's cheeks have filled out a little bit too. I was gonna say he got more squishy cheeks.
He looks really good with just the all dark hair.
He looks really good.
And he's just all like memories.
Is he a ghost? I said it was kind of like Cyan. Jeez. Yeah, it seemed like he was like he passed out or something, and they were like looking at him.
You're getting a retro one.
Right. Remember the good times. Take me back to the heyday. I think that's what that was saying. And then it's a big giant band. I love it. You look really good, sir. You stood out to me last time, sir. I can't remember who you are, though. I love your voice. Zion in this like Letterman jacket. I love him. I love the pre-chorus too. Oh, maybe he's trying to go back and see what caused it, like what happened. Cause he was like looking up and he could see the light swinging, so he's like, oh, maybe.
Maybe the light fell.
Yeah. So take us back to that moment before that happened, so he can get out of the way. Right. Cause it looks like he's like trapped somewhere.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah. Yeah, there's clips where he's the one singing, and then there's other clips of like another member singing and him just being on the switchboard. Yeah. So he was like knocked out or something. I cannot read that fast. I need to go back. I need to pause. I'm like, I can't read. Listen, I can barely read Korean, let alone that fast.
Bashinja Jungbobs, and I'll use my
I
Google
don't
Lens.
have something. It's like I don't have something.
No color information.
Oh, I mean, yeah, they don't have that information. Okay. So it's kind of like when a spam caller, it's like, we have
Must
no
be.
information. Yeah, it's like, we can't help you. We don't know who this is.
If it was America, I'd be like, we see you're finally awake. Here's your $100,000 hospital bill.
Right. Oh, you dared to even think of calling an ambulance? $50,000. Not even kidding, guys. Like, legitimately.
Healthcare's expensive.
Yeah,
It's
unless somebody else calls an ambulance for you, if you call an ambulance for yourself, it's like a couple $1,000s.
When I got to the concussion, I never went to the hospital. I'm like, I'm fine.
See, I had to ride an ambulance for that. That's because it was in public, in front of a lot of people. I was knocked out for several seconds, and then they're like,
Yeah, mine was in a car. I'm like, I'm just gonna go home and sleep. It's fine.
you shouldn't have slept, but I mean, hey.
You can sleep, but when you have a concussion, it's fine.
They tell you no, you're not supposed to
It's
do
a myth
that.
that you can't, though.
Well, no, but you're more likely to slip into a coma if you do sleep, and that's why they have to keep waking you up to check on you.
But they don't have to keep waking you up, because your body needs rest when you get injured. You need
Well,
to sleep
yes.
when you're injured.
Yes, but it's a head injury, and they're worried that, because when I had my mild concussion, they told my mom, like, they wouldn't let me sleep for, like, a couple hours, because they wanted to check on me,
Mm-hmm.
and then they're like, you can go and sleep, but you have to, like, just keep checking on her, like, every couple of hours to, like, wake her up to see if she wakes up, because, like,
I would have murdered
I could've
anyone if they
slipped-
kept waking me up. I like my
honestly,
sleep.
I'd rather they do that than me slip into a coma and never wake up again, you know?
That'd be fine with me if I did that.
I'm glad that we did it my way and I'm still here. Granted, I don't know about the world right now, but you never know. But, yeah, no, like, if you call the ambulance for yourself, you have to pay that bill, and it's, like, a couple $1,000s, but, like, it's weird. Like, if somebody else calls it for you, it doesn't count. You don't have to worry about that bill, but if you call it for somebody, like, yourself, like, then you have to pay it. It's, like, the weirdest thing ever. But I'm just like, okay, so, tip for anybody who's in the U.S.
Don't get injured.
Well, that too. But if you happen to get injured, do not be the one to call the ambulance. Have
Tell your
somebody
friend
else.
to do it.
Have somebody else call it for you.
It'd be really funny if it was like the person who called got billed.
I'm not sure how it works other than that, but I know, like, I've seen other people, like, because we've had a friend of mine back in college too, when we had to call the ambulance for her, because we were like, how's she gonna pay this bill? And they're like, no, she didn't call or whatever, and it was a medical emergency or something, like somebody else, like the school or something, like somebody else called, and so they're like, you don't have to worry about the bill. And like when we called, it wasn't we who called, it was like one of the other coaches who called for me. And so, like, we didn't have to worry about that hospital. So I was like, that ambulance bill was expensive. But, anyway, sorry, sidetracked on ambulances. But, that was a really good song. Like, I was super invested in the storyline. I was trying to figure out what was happening. I was like, I'm with him. I'm like, why are you locked in here? Let's travel through your memories. Let's figure this out. I was like, I felt like I was in the moment with him. Like, let's
Ghost detective.
Right, I'm like, let's be detectives here. Let's figure this out. Okay, follow the clues. Start from the last thing you remember. And we figured it out in the end. They were dancing, they were performing. You know, all of a sudden the light fell, hit him, knocked him out, and that's why we're here. And then he was like, comatose ghost.
Comatose ghost.
There was a TV show, I can't remember what TV show it was. It was, like, way back at the early 2000s I remember watching. And there was an episode where a guy was in a coma. And, like, this other person was able to, like, also go into his coma dream to try to get him to wake up.
Interesting.
It was a weird, like, I don't remember, it wasn't, like, a movie, and it wasn't, like, a show or something, but it was similar, and it was, like, an episode of a show. I literally do not remember what the hell the show was called. I just happened to kind of find it one day, and I was like, this is really interesting, and then I never found it again. I was like, well, damn. I really liked that episode because I came in like halfway through the episode too, so I had no clue what was happening. But that reminded me of that because like the guy was trying to figure out how he got in that state, and they were trying to find the guy in his dream to get him to wake up. So it was really weird. And then on top of that, it also reminded me of, have you ever seen The Vanished?
No, I haven't actually.
Or was it The Vanished or was it The Forgotten?
I haven't seen either.
And it's a movie about a guy who gets like beat and he becomes like a ghost. Or is it Vanished or Forgotten? Or is it The Invisible? I don't know, it was one of those. But he gets like bullied and beat up, and he's like stuck in like this drain pipe or something like that. His body is, but like his spirit is able to like wander around, and he's trying to get people's attention because like he's starting to fade away, and like there's only one person who can hear him, so like she has to like help him and help the authorities to find his body, and he's got to figure out what happened to him because he doesn't remember what happened to him or where he is. He just knows like something's wrong. It's a really good movie, and like that also is very similar to this. It's like, let's figure this out before something happens. We are going off on random ass tangents, I know it, but it relates to this. I'm just saying, like, that's what it reminds me of. But yeah, I was very invested in that story. Where's the drama?
Give us a drama, please.
Right, drop it right now. I will watch it. But no, the song was very good. I liked it. It was very different from their other stuff. Still kind of that retro beat. A little more, how do I say this? Not necessarily like rock punk, but like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like similar, but not really.
Kind of like synth.
Yeah,
rock
kind of like
almost.
synth rock, synth pop mix. Like, I don't know exactly how to put it, but it's similar. I really like the sound of it though, and all the boys were killing it. But yeah, no, I the song was great, but I was invested in that story. Cat, no, get out of there! Don't make me get Fred.
There goes your mouse.
There goes the mouse.
Maybe you should have done this after the video.
Listen, we're all good. We're here. I got it. Anywho, anything else you want to say for this one?
No, I'm good.
Alright guys, well we hope you enjoyed this video as much as we did. Go give our boys Zodiac all the love and support they deserve. Super excited to see more from them as always. We'll leave a link to our Patreon, Instagram, and our Twitter down below in the description box. Hope you can more check us out. We hope us so much. Seriously, support means the absolute world to us. Welcome to all our new space. You guys are seriously amazing. We love you, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye!
Bye.